Sean Mason, you're back in Panto.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm buzzing actually. I'm more nervous this year than I was last year. But I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I can't wait to get back on there and do it.
You stole the show last year. The reviews were phenomenal. I'm excited because you're playing Smee. I'm excited at the voice you're going to find because you are a method actor as well.
Well, I like to give off that serious vision of myself, but I'm not really. If I find something that works, I'll do it. I'll probably do the same voice as last year. I'm thinking maybe something along the same lines.
Well, I stole the show.
Yeah, I'll probably lose me larynx towards the end of the show, like I did last year. That's actually panicking me, I must admit, but I'm looking forward to it.
But you did well. You did well. You lasted. That was because it was a big part. You were a little bit nervous about it, but it was such a happy pantomime. The pressure this year is on us all because it was so happy. This year's Peter Pan, one of the most classic things of all time, and you're playing a classic line.
Oh, he's a fabulous character, Smee. There's so much potential for fun, and what's nice about Peter Pan is it's a bit more free than Cinderella. Cinderella's got more of a famous structure that we're all used to. Peter Pan's going to be a bit more anarchic, I imagine, and a little bit more interesting, and new things will probably happen this year that people won't be expecting, which would be quite nice. And it'll be nice just to play about with things and see where it goes, you know.
I've got to ask about Luther. You know I'm becoming a great fan of your work, but to see you hanging upside down, and what an amazing series, Luther, which they're making a film of.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and it was incredible to get there on the day and work with that actor, Idris Elba. You know, at the moment he seems to be everywhere you look. You look in the papers, he's on the internet, and he is just brilliant. He's got an incredible presence. He's huge, you know, and I was so nervous working with him, but he, you know, within a couple of hours you were completely at ease, and it was fabulous being flung over the balcony. I was on a big harness. I was hung 8 floors above southeast London, and it was actually quite scary, but it was a brilliant day. It was a brilliant day.
How many takes?
There was a few. Yeah, we actually had a stuntman. A stuntman turned up and had a blonde wig on to look like me, which was quite funny because he had a completely different build. He was quite short and squat, and he had to do the sequence when he was getting thrown, and then I had to do the bit where I was hanging. And then he said, just scream for your life. And then by the end of it, I couldn't speak. And it was just before we went into rehearsals for Cinderella last year. So I was
really was that? Oh, I didn't know that.
It was the Friday before the Monday that we went in. You know what I mean? And I come up from London absolutely battered. And then next minute I found myself in the rehearsal room. It was like going from one extreme to the other. It was incredible. It was great.
You talk about him being a fine actor.
Yeah.
What about Warren as well?
Oh, Warren is lovely. Warren done Good Cop, and he's just such a lovely, down-to-earth fella. He's very generous. He's very kind. And he, on the day, I was so nervous, and he was one of the people who was this day and was very reassuring, and he was very lovely and very kind. And I'm made up. I love the fact that he's doing so well.
Another actor that's everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely, and he deserves every bit of that. He really does.
Sean, on a serious note, there's many people listen to my show that would love to be an actor. What advice would you give? Because you know how hard it is.
I'd say the best advice I think is just to love what you're doing, and really love what you're doing. And if you've got a passion for it, just keep going. And the great thing about acting is it's doing. So if you're a young person out there, join a youth theatre, join an amateur dramatic company, do school plays, and just enjoy it. And don't worry too much about making any serious decisions, but if you do get the bug, then pursue it and carry on. And the key is to enjoy it and love it.
Sean, are you an actor that works as well, or are you just completely, because you know a lot of actors have to subsidise their money?
Yeah, I mean, this year in particular I've had quite a quiet year, so I've done a few bar shifts, I've worked on match days, I've done bits and bobs like that, but you know, it's kind of the lottery that this career is, but you know that there's always going to be something good on the horizon, so that keeps you going.
I'm glad you said that, because there's no shame in keeping another job going, is there?
Not at all, not in the slightest, and I think really it's a good thing for every actor to do. What's quite nice about doing things like bar work, or doing things like I can't even think about it, like tearing tickets or anything like that, is you're not too stressed. You know, it's and it's quite casual. They're not going to be worried if they lose you, and then you know that you can always run off for an audition or anything anything like that. So it's good like that, you know.
You're in Peter Pan at the Empire. How do you feel about working with Lewis and the lovely Ray?
I'm really excited. I've worked with Lewis on a production of Nightcrawler a couple of years ago at the St Helens Theatre Royal, and I had a hilarious time with Lewis, and Lewis was so assured and he was so in command of what he was doing on stage, and even if anything like we slipped up, anything like that, he was just right on it and he was fabulous. I'm really looking forward to working with Lewis. I never worked with Ray, but I met Ray when I was very young on Brookside, and it was just at the time when he was playing, was it Anthony?
The little boy, yeah.
Yeah, and he was fabulous. So I remember Ray in his school uniform about 10 years ago, and he just won the Soap Award. On my first day on Brookside, even though I only played a small part, I turned up and everyone said, oh, he was fabulous at the Soap Awards, he's done this. And so I was actually quite intimidated to meet Ray when I first met him, because he was brilliant as a young lad, and he's just gone on to do so well.
The amazing thing about Ray is he looks like Peter Pan.
He does, doesn't he? He does. he's really good. I'm sure we can get a few gags about the boy who never grew up in there, because he's really well built, isn't he? He looks great.
Sean, have a great time.
Thanks, Pete. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Late Night City with Pete Price.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm with my new boss, Captain Hook, Lewis Emmerich. Hello, mate.
How are you, Pete? All right?
I'm so excited about working with you. It's the first time ever.
Well, I am, because you are a bit of a legend around here, and I know you are.
So are you.
And I'm looking forward to it, mate. I am.
Have you played Captain Hook before?
Yeah, in fact, I did play it in Buxton last Christmas, and I loved the first time. I think he's the ultimate baddie, because all the other baddies tend to turn good at the end, and he's still the baddie.
How do you play him? How is he in you?
I like to play him as Eric Potts, who's kind of written or adapted it, the boo factor, and I think he should be the baddie. I mean, people like yourself got all the comedy, and that's great, but I think he should be the baddie and have the little kids squirming in the seats.
You look amazing in the outfit. I mean, the costume is just, and it makes you taller, and you're already tall.
I know, they've got the big built-in boots, which is great. But it is when you just put that costume on, I mean, you feel about another foot tall as well, and it's just great. The costume's half the work for you,
Did I hear a whisper you're in Benidorm?
Yes, I'm playing Norman the Doorman in the new series. Bit of a stretch. And my scene's involved with the lovely Tony Maudsley, plays Kenneth in it, and Tim Healy. And we had a blast, so I'll be in the new series.
You pleased?
Oh, made up. We start in January, I think it starts showing it, so...
I love Sheila. Little Sheila.
Oh,
the actress that talks like that and is not at all who she is.
I know, and over there, there's suddenly the boom for the little mobile scooters. It's gone through the roof. Honest to God.
How are you finding the world of acting? I know you're going to be in the Siggy Room at St Helens. How are you finding the world of acting?
It's sort of steady, Pete. I mean, it's been working out that I've been a bit of telly and a bit of theatre, and I'm quite happy with that. Of course, we'd all like more, but if I can sort of get that going on, then that's fine, because I love theatre, I love live theatre, and of course you get some nice telly and it balances out.
And of course, Last of the Summer Wine.
Well, that's great. I mean, a lot of people, I've had a few people sort of, because they're showing them every day on one of the satellite channels, and I feel very proud of that people will still say, we get a buzz out of that, we laugh about that, and it's an institution, Pete, with all those people that are in that. They're all legends of our business, and to be a little part of that has been fantastic.
Well, I think it's great you're going to be Captain Hook. We're doing fantastic business at the Empire. Have you worked the Empire yet? You
know what, Pete? This is my first ever time, and I spoke to Sarah White, who played Bevan, and I asked her what's it like, and she said it's emotional. And I think I'll have to get over that, because I know it will be. It's my home city, it's our major theatre, and it's my first time, and Captain Hook, yourself and all that, and it doesn't get better than that.
It's also a big stage.
I believe it's a big old stage, isn't it?
One of the biggest in Europe now.
Oh, wow.
Since they've extended it, so you can put every major London production on, so it's really...
I'm looking forward to it, mate. I mean, for all kinds of reasons. Just to step on there, for me, it'll be a bit of history and one of those jobs ticked off.
Well, I'm dead excited. I'm excited. It's a cracking crowd that we're working with, and it's going to be a blast.
Oh, I'm sure. Let's hope it's one of the best ever.
And I can't wait to see you as a doorman.
Cheers, mate.
This is Late Night City with Pete Price on Radio City 96.7 and City Talk 105.9.
Right, here we are getting changed, and we have our star with us. Mr. Ray Quinn, a daddy now.
I know. and I'm playing Peter Pan.
You're playing Peter Pan, but you look like Peter Pan. I tell everybody,
I
put
can't
your
wait.
hands on your hips, and that's it.
And that's it, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, and
I
it's
know.
great. And because you're so athletic, I can't wait to see you fly. Have you flown before?
Yeah, well, I did it on Dancing on Ice, didn't I? On skates, so it should be a doddle without skates on, because you don't have the weight at the bottom of your feet. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to fly actually, because it's just such an enjoyable thing. You know what I mean? It's a bit free and a bit fun, and it's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to it.
And back in your own city,
You know
along
what?
with your wife.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing being in Liverpool. Back again, I miss Liverpool a lot, working in the West End and stuff, and doing work all over. It's just nice to come back and do the Empire. It's my favourite theatre forever, and it always will be. So.
Is your career going the way you want it to go? Is it when you look back from that little child star that won that award, which I'll never forget you running down the stairs, never as long as I can see you now.
Crying my eyes out. Oh my God, I love it.
Why not? It's a hell of an achievement.
Oh yeah. No, it definitely is. You know what? As long as I'm working, I'm humbled by it, because you know the fact that I'm still doing what I do, and this is the only thing I can do. So as long as I'm still doing it, I'm happy.
And of course, you've not lost your roots.
No, not at all. No, my mum and dad slapped me down a bit against every year.
I'd slap you down.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone
But-
actually would.
Yeah. I don't think you can be from Liverpool. You know, it's in you, isn't it, to be the same.
When you look back at the X Factor and TV shows like that, did it help you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's changed now though, massively. The guy on the telly the other day, and he was saying that the new groups through, you know, and one of the groups said, oh, it's amazing, we've got to, you know, the mansion, and we've got a chef cooking for us every day. I went, chef? I was like, right, so I'm tweeting about that. We didn't get no chef, we got 55 quid a week, and I had beans on toast when I was lucky, but yeah, no, it definitely changed my life massively, so, you know, I appreciate it.
You're
Truly.
starring at the Liverpool Empire, your picture's outside. What do you feel seeing that outside?
Oh, I love it, yeah. Huge sense of pride more than anything. Last time I was at the Empire on a scale like this, it was my own tour. Back in
I came to see it.
2007, yeah.
Walking down the stairs singing
Yeah.
New York, New York.
Oh, I loved it, yeah. And, you know, to be back in the same theatre on such a big scale, I'm just so excited, can't tell you. I've been off work, my wife's in the show, yeah, as you know. We've had our little boy, and he's 14 months now, so I've had some time off to be a dad, and I've really enjoyed it, changing all the nappies and all that, and, you know.
I know you're fearless, but do you worry about flying?
Flying on the... What, on the... No. Why should there be?
I don't know. I'd be terrified.
No. I think it's always the way, isn't it? If you were doing it, and you know, if you were doing it on your own and you'd built it yourself, you think, oh, I'm best a bit dodgy because I'm sketchy with all DIY stuff. But because it's a firm and it's in a theatre, surely nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, nothing at all. Well, I'll just give you this. I'll leave you with this. So every time you're on stage, just think about this because it's fabulous.
Yes.
Imagine Cilla Black. She's
Yeah.
now 70 years old.
Yeah.
She came down. She flew in.
Oh, fantastic.
But we would all walk past and go, look up and go, hi, Cilla, you all right? She was up there for about 10 minutes waiting.
Do you know what? It was the first time I've ever been like starstruck and I met Cilla Black. Oh, I couldn't believe
Well,
it.
she flew using the same piece of rope that you are.
Oh, well,
so
there you go.
wire,
Hey?
not rope, wire.
Well, yeah, proper wire. It's thick, it's not rope.
Yeah. So what are you going to bring to Peter Pan? Because it's so athletic.
Oh, just energy, you know. I mean, as I said, you know, we've had a time off, me and the missus, being a dad, being a parents, and this is my first big job out of it, so I'll be full of energy. I'll probably give me utmost best on the first night, and then be like, oh my God, I'm absolutely done in.
I've set it now.
Yeah.
That's it for the next 3 weeks.
I'm looking forward to sort of getting out there and just giving it loads of energy and singing and dancing, because Panto is about everything. It's about everything. It's not just going out there telling jokes. It's not just going out and singing and standing there looking glam. It's about everything and the interaction with the audience. I want to see Liverpool people. I want to see them on their feet at the end. I want to see them having a laugh, and that's what it's all about, Panto. You know.
What do you like learning lines?
Learning lines? Oh, no worries, no problem.
Can you help me, please? I got the script in May.
It's Brookside days. It's Brookside days.
Because you have to turn around.
And I was so young, you know.
Yeah.
So it's so easy now for me to turn it on and sponge it and get it in my head and not worry about it. You know, you have to have Lewis.
I hate you. Thanks, Ray.
Ask Lewis, he'll tell you all about it.
Late Night City with Pete Price on Radio City 96.7 and City Talk 105.9.
So, young lady, we've got lovely Emma with Liz, who's a star in her own right
Oh, I
from the
don't know
West
about
End.
that.
Oh, yes, you are. Don't ever bring yourself down. You're incredible. You're playing who in Peter Pan?
Wendy,
Yeah.
little Wendy. Even though I'm 27,
Yeah.
and I
You
got
know
told,
27.
but I was told when I was 17 that I looked too old to play Wendy, so I played Tiger Lily. But now 10 years later, I'm Wendy. Here I am.
stupid. How
I know.
So you're a mummy?
I am. I know. It's the best role ever. I love it. I absolutely love him. Little Harry. It's gorgeous. He's at home with his nanny at the moment, so I hope he can come see us.
Yeah, isn't it a pity though? I mean, you'll be able to video it or whatever, but
Yeah.
isn't it a pity that you can't let the baby see?
I know, or be a
Peter
little
Pan.
lost boy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it. That would be
yeah.
amazing.
But that can
Maybe in the
happen
future. Yeah. But hopefully, yeah, I'd like to get him at the back for a couple of scenes, but I don't think he'll sit through the whole thing now.
He's an amazing Peter Pan, and he looks like
I
Peter
know,
Pan.
he actually does. I know, it's amazing. I love it. I love his shoes. I might actually borrow those little suede numbers.
Well, you might as well, because he said they were too tight. How did you meet?
We met on Grease. We were playing Marty and Doody back in 2008. And then we went back to play Danny and Sandy together. So, yeah, that's how we met in the West End. You've got the cough, come.
Tickle
You're
at the
right.
back.
You need a drink?
No, it's
You're
down there, and I always have
right.
had problems with my chest. What have you been doing? Have you been out of work because
I
of
have,
the
yeah.
baby?
I fell pregnant when I was doing Panto. I was playing Cinderella, and I found out I was pregnant. And
Excuse me,
I
a Cinderella?
I was running off in the wings, being sick, and it was all very glamorous. So I had to leave 3 days early because I was getting terrible migraines. So that was the last thing I did. You're all right. Am I making, is it my perfume?
No, it's right on the tip. We're singing before.
Do you want a break?
Not this time of day, God bless you. So you were pregnant, Cinderella?
I was, yes,
fab.
I know. It was,
wonder the
and
papers never
everyone
got
was
hold of
so
that.
lovely. I know. Oh God, here he comes. We're doing a
Can't
professional
believe-
interview.
Excuse me, Mr. Quinn. I can't
Look, you can't be
believe
out the limelight.
she was a pregnant Cinderella.
know.
If the papers had got hold of that, you destroyed
And
children's lives.
the Panto previous to that, we got engaged. Yeah. So it's like every Christmas.
Very active.
I know.
Well, right.
Who knows what could
I was going to say, let's have an exclusive. What is going to happen this way? It's going to be some sort of fancy with that flying.
Oh, don't. No, don't, 'cause I'm already scared. Nothing's going to happen like that.
So have you done sword fencing before?
Yeah, me and Emma sat
Have we done what?
sword fighting.
Oh.
Sword fighting?
Oh, he's amazing at that. He's really good sword fighter.
But you see, I'm starting to get annoyed now because he's good at lines. He's good at lines.
really
He's good at
good
sword
that.
fencing.
They last year the fight. What are they called? Corden, the fight man. He oh God, Ray.
just
Do you
saying.
want to just
saying.
interview Ray?
Happens all the time, doesn't it?
God.
Play PlayStation all day long.
Trying to
Happens
talk.
this all the time, doesn't it?
Excuse me.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Are you excited to get back to it?
I really am. I can't wait to be on stage and just in that atmosphere and can't wait to perform. Really excited because I've not worked now for 2 years, so I'm itching to get back on the stage. I can't wait.
What's it like to be a new mum?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I really, really do. He's amazing, and I can't remember what life was like before. It's like, what did I actually do with my time before I had him? Because he just takes over. It's like constantly Harry, Harry, Harry. So he's beautiful.
Are you going to have the best time ever?
Yeah, I hope so.
We're going to become friends.
We are. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
All right.
This is Late Night City with Pete Price on Radio City 96.7
why are you
and City
dressed
Talk
like a Red Indian?
105.9.
Can't say, can you say Red India, by the way? Is it politically correct?
Native American.
It's what?
Native American.
Thank you very much. Why are you dressed like a Native American? Thanks, Lewis. That's staying in. That was Lewis Collins put me in my place. Who's Lewis Collins? Do you know what? I told you I'm crap with lines. So you're playing a classic line in Peter Pan?
I'm playing Tiger Lily and I'm not quite sure what that involves, apart from I'm getting kidnapped. I'll be honest with you, I've just been informed this minute. I look after the Lost Boys. Now, I took this contract on to get away from me kids. And now I'm getting left with a gang of little boys. What's going on?
You will be able to read that line in the papers because that's what she's going to use, which is classic. That's great. And we're working together again.
It's just becoming the norm now, son.
I love it. I really love it.
We do.
And she
We have a ball.
always arrives first day, we're perfect, which really annoys me.
Well, I've seen the cartoon of Peter Pan, you know, the movie. I've been doing my homework. And she actually doesn't speak, so I can't turn up line perfect if it's the same as the Disney movie.
I've seen the script.
Oh, have I got lines?
You've got lines.
I'll learn them.
You're talking.
I'll learn them,
With that
son.
lovely Scouse accent.
How does Tiger Lily talk?
But ask Lewis. Lewis, how does Tiger Lily talk so we can be politically correct?
I can do Kirby.
Kirby, Native American. Right, fine. What age are the kids now?
A gang of kids, that's all I've been told.
No, what age are your kids?
Oh, my kids.
You've forgotten them already? More Lost Boys.
Mine, I've got one who's 4 months old today, little Annabelle, and a 3.5-year-old called Joseph.
Do you know what? I was thinking, that would be great. There's no reason why you couldn't bring a pram on if you've got the Lost Boys with your two as well. So if you
2
know
more makes no
babysitters.
difference. Well, they say if you have 1 baby, it's like having 20. If you have 2, it's like having 20.
Oh, right.
So throw a gang of them on, make no difference
I
to
tell you
anyone.
what, 2 babies, you look amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. There's a bra top in my little wardrobe bag. I'm aiming to try and put it on for press night. This is the bra top.
Yeah,
If I can get in this
yeah.
for press night,
Yeah.
are you going to pay
Yeah, but
me?
you love a challenge, don't you?
I do.
You always
I
have.
do. So I'm going to try and squeeze in this.
Yeah.
Or at least wear it on a belt.
Fantastic.
That's my aim.
Lovely. We're going to have a good one this year, aren't
We're going to have a ball. We always do.
Yeah.
We
Business
always
is
do.
phenomenal, you know.
I haven't checked.
Yeah? Business is phenomenal. You know me.
Don't doubt it for a moment. Look at the cast.
Yeah.
People have been coming up to
Doesn't
me.
he look like Peter Pan?
The image. Look at Lewis.
Oh,
It's so powerful.
I
He's
don't know how
such
you
a
describe him. I
huge
want to
guy.
get it politically correct.
Yeah, don't mess up.
Lewis, we're trying to find out what you are politically correct. How can I describe you?
Wait, tall,
Tall,
dark,
dark,
and
and
handsome. That's Captain Hook.
Have a good panto.
Yes, and you, my love.
Late night